What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic was sparked by a post that I actually put on my TikTok, and it looked something like this.
Thank you so much for this. It was entirely unhelpful, but thank you nevertheless.
And the comment that was posted under it that got me thinking, so I wanted to bring this to you guys to get your thought on this. Is this code for a cash chip? Now, I'll be posing this question to shoppers as well as customers alike. I've heard this a few times. If they say if the customer puts a few cents on the order, that means there's going to be a cash chip waiting. And a lot of people say they've actually taken orders like this. Now, I can't tell you what orders to take and what not to take. That's entirely up to you, your beliefs, and maybe even on your market. But for me, I just can't gamble on not knowing exactly what that cash chip can be. I like to have some indication of what I'm getting myself into, especially when doing an order that has a lot of miles and a lot of items. And speaking of a lot of miles and a lot of items, I also put this one up on my TikTok.
Who's driving 30 miles?
And I look at him, and he looks at me.
Now, a lot of us would look at this and say, there's no way in hell that we're going to do that order. It's just completely outrageous. But again, there were some people under there that actually said that they would take that order. So when we see these orders come across the screen and they get snatched away, we're like, who would take that order? Now we know there are some people out there who look at that and think that's a good order for whatever reason. But for me, there's just no way I would take an order like that. The time alone to finish an order like that, you could have probably taken out 2 more or maybe even 3 smaller orders to even equal that amount. And if you did a great job, the customer might even increase those tips on there. But back to the original question, how is one to know if the customer is going to leave a cash tip? I've been in and out of the Instacart system for about 2 years now, and it would really be nice if they had something in there to where they can actually indicate that. So instead of saying no tip, maybe it says something like cash tip included, or the customer can actually put in the amount of the cash tip and maybe have something next to it like an asterisk or some kind of symbol to let us know that it would be cash on delivery. Now, customers, if you may or may not know, when we do an order, it comes in looking just like this. We don't see much of anything about you or your notes that you might have on there. So again, how can the customer let the shopper know that they will have a cash chip if this is all we see? And as far as I know, the Instacart system doesn't give you any kind of fields where you can type in something to let the shopper know that you will be giving them a cash chip. Now, I know a lot of shoppers will slide on batches for whatever reason to actually look at the customer's detail. They want to see where you actually are located. Is it an apartment complex? They can better determine if the order works for them. Only then, once we actually accept the order or slide on the batch, can we see your notes. And those notes normally include don't ring the doorbell or ring the doorbell. My gate code is this, or you want to park around back. That's the fastest and the best way to access my building. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but for those people who take no orders or orders that have a few cents on there to indicate a cash chip, what do you guys think about the customer putting a note in there saying there will be a cash chip, or actually even putting the cash chip amount in there? Would that information be a little bit more helpful? And customers, I would love to know your input on this as well. How do you normally try to indicate to the shopper that there will be a cash chip? When they send their greeting, do you say there will be a cash chip when you arrive, or do you just kind of let it be a surprise when they get there? And just think about this, and as I'm filming this out loud, I think that would kind of be a great feature for all of the apps to adapt. We have no idea if you're giving us a cash chip or not, unless, like I say, you put it in the notes. Because every time I've ordered from Uber Eats or whatnot, it only gives the amount of a percentage that you can give, but I've never seen anything where it says it's going to be a cash tip. I could be wrong. You guys let me know. So I hope to make some more videos like this that opens up the dialogue between us and the customer. It's clear to see that Instacart and a lot of these apps aren't going to move forward to making these changes fast enough for either side to know what the other one is thinking. And maybe doing things like this will help have a better understanding on both sides. That way the customer understands what we are looking for when we're going after these orders, and we know what they're trying to communicate to us that we're not seeing because the apps aren't giving us everything. Anyway, guys, just a quick little video. Wanted to throw that out there and get some conversation going. Please go down to the comments and let's talk about this respectfully. If you guys have any other video ideas like this that you want me to present, please leave it down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.